What are you getting today, Trace?
I believe it's a 63 Chevy.
I ain't looked that close. I just kind of.
bring you down here and I'm going to show you what all we got going on. Best I can remember how much we lost, but this is a 63 Belair 2-door post, and it's in really good shape. I mean, really good shape. And I've got pretty much everything for it. I've got a new windshield for it. I think we're waiting on the front and rear windshield gaskets. The seats are there. I've got to pick up the other seat. My cousin has it in his garage right now up in Nixa. And man, this thing's gonna be tight. It's got a Powerglide in it from the factory. It's still there. I've got a big block for it. I don't know if I'm gonna put in a big block or whether I'm gonna LS swap it. It just kind of depends on how things work out. How I can get parts more than anything. CTR here again. We have a 63 Belair sitting here. I've went and dragged up a set of wheels for him. How you like him? Them 16s will look real good on here. Got to do a little cleaning up and painting on the centers, but this old car right here, I done stripped the front clip off of it. I've got a big block sitting there to put in it. Brand new 454 that has never been fired. It's been sitting in storage and it's dirty as crap, so I don't know that I really want to give you a video of that yet. But I do have the front seat for it as well. I've got a brand new windshield for it here. I have the new seal for the back window because it's just kind of sitting on top of things. As you can see, there are really, it's not even in place. It's just kind of sitting there to kind of keep the crap out of it best we can. But I do have a new rear seal for it. I do have a new windshield gasket for it. And it's in really good shape, man. I want to put this car back together. And when I get done to a point that I like, I'm going to sell this car. And we're going to throw the funds right back into CTR because we got other stuff to do. We got to make movies and stuff. Full-length features. Anybody's interested in this old car, let me know. I may paint it, I don't know. I've got the paint laying in there if I want to. But it's a damn solid, good old car. Here, I should open the trunk and let you see what. Look at that. Now there's a little bit of rust back up here in this corner, but man, the splatter paint's still on the metal. We ain't cleaned it. There ain't no camera tricks going on. That's a good solid 63 Belair 2-door post, son. That's the crap Dreams is made of if you are a Impala guy or something like that. I bet out in California there's like a gazillion people that would just give their eye teeth to have this car. My 62 Impala SS that had 13,000 miles on it when I bought it and drove to college, it weren't near this good a shape. I had to make the trunk for it. All right. We'll catch you on the flip side. Welcome back, y'all. It's CTR. We're putting a big block in a 63 Chevy Belair 2-door post. And my old buddy Butch Wobble showed up down here. He's a fellow with Tri-Fiber. Got him a 2-door post, 210. And it was a bunch of termites holding hands. Probably wasn't worth fixing except it was his old car from back in the 80s or something, wasn't it? 70s. Well, that's a long time back. But he got some history there, so he's got to do lots of wire feeding and welding. And it'll be wonderful when he gets done because he got some of them there skills.
It's all sentimental. sentimental
Well, tell
for
them
me.
what you're putting together.
Putting together 210, total resto. I mean, the floors were gone. It's like a Flintstone car.
You had most of a roof.
Now I got the roof. And the,
It was a little mangled up around one of the A-pillars where it'd been turned on its side.
yeah, but it's coming along now. I'm putting a 283, the mild cam, 4-speed. Gonna keep it simple. That's the way I want it. I'm not gonna go modern. I should, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep it old school like I had it. I'll have more fun with it that way. That's the way I'm gonna do it.
That's the way you ought to do it.
Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be.
You got 4-speed in it?
It will be. I got it. Just got to put it all in.
Yeah, Muncie or Sag?
Muncie.
Muncie 4-speed, the 283, tuned up a little bit. Ought to run hot.
It ought to run pretty good, I'm hoping. We'll see. I'm hoping weather stays with us. I'll get it done.
I mean, in 1958 or so, that would have been the boy's dream right there. Muncie 4-speed and a hopped up 283.
Well, when I got it, it had 327 with a 4-speed.
Yep.
And I loved it. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm planning on having more fun with it too.
I ran a 327 in an old 210 two-door post a long time ago. It's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, they're tough. They're tough. That's what I get for street racing it when I'm kidding. You know, sometimes you don't have any brains. You just, when it says quit, you just keep going, and then you know what happens after that. It's happened to me numerous times.
And when we get done, we make them look like that stuff over there, right?
Yep.
That's what he's aiming for, is that kind of quality when we get done, ready to go driving around.
It'll get there. It'll get there. It'll work. I'm hoping.
I can say that because he kind of rebuilt the nose caps on that car himself. He welded them up. You can look at them videos there in the old Mad Envy, and you can see his handiwork because he did a bunch of that welding. I was busy, and he needed to make a few bucks, and I needed it done, and it was winter, and
Yep.
worked out quite well.
Give me something to do.
He's also the one that done that brazen work on that other fender I've got hanging in there on the wall. A little posterity.
Just wanted to keep up with it, see if I can still do it. There's a lot of controversy on that, depending on who you are, and if they don't like to do it anymore, but...
Well, I can tell you I've sprayed a lot of paint over brass many times. It'll live a long time if you clean it right first.
All in the prep.
A lot of prep, but it'll work.
Now I don't have to. I got the MIG now, so I don't have to bother.
And it don't rust no more when it's brass, does it?
Nope, that quarter panel I had the guy put on that for me, it's all brazed in. Now I gotta grind it all out and refix it. So.
It don't grind very good, does it?
No. But I'm thinking about putting a whole quarter on it. We're done with it. I'm not gonna mess with it.
Yeah, that quarter I've thought. I've looked around to donate parts. And, man, there just ain't no better way. It's due for a quarter, man.
Yeah,
It
needs it. It needs it.
nothing else for alignment purposes since it's been laid up like that. And I know you're fighting some fitment issues on your door holes and the windshield pillar.
That's it. I think just gonna go and put the whole new one on it, be done with it. Instead of fooling around with it, be done with it.
You've saved a lot of money doing a lot of work on that old car, but I think that's one thing a man ought to spend some money on in that particular car. I got no problem patching something up, but man, they jacked it up when they put that patch in it the last time.
Yeah.
They cut it short. Didn't they have to add some real estate back
yeah,
in?
that was I come off a 4-door, but he cut it too short behind the jam.
Yeah.
It would have worked just fine the way it was, but he cut it a little bit short, which is an honest mistake, I guess. Yeah.
Sometimes my tape measure slips too. It's never happened, old Butch.
But not yet. Don't talk too loud, it might.
There's a Buick GS running around that had to have some real estate added back on. That's another Harlan story right there. I'll talk to you about that one of these days. In the meantime, we're gonna go put us a big block in a 63 Chevy and that Glide behind it. Shit, it ought to just come right on to life here before long. I'm CTR, I'm out. Big block 63 Belair. We gotta put her away for the night, kids. Lost her heater?
Well, coal, yeah. I'm trying to fast for a bit.
Yeah, battery makes it a little low.
I said,
Ready?
yeah. If it's thin,
Don't try to give it no throttle till it's hit.
plug it out.
Now you can do what you want to with it. Oh, by the way, the fuel tank ain't hooked up. It's just running on what I poured down the carburetor bowl.
And start to start on fuel.
I'm good with that. I'm all tickled pink. It just became worth more money.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, you got a lot in that motor.
There's a video right there that proves it.
You got a lot in that motor.
Well, shit, we both got a lot in it. Hell, we down there got stung to death by the red waspers and sweated our asses off, had to move cherry pickers.
Well, that's building a trail in there to get to it. Yeah, that was the problem. But,
I don't mind spending some money on it. I'll buy some headers,
I don't think
and rocker arm covers.
I heard of it.
I didn't think I did before.
I don't know.
I'll order a set of valve covers for it and a set of headers.
I'm a big block getting hard to find, you know. Nothing to find one.
Why you hanging around with CTR? I'll make you famous.
I'm doing my community service. Helping poor and all.
Get some of that shit up between my fingers. I might be able to hold on to the screwdriver.
Leave it on there about that to keep the heat off of you.
I'm gonna use a longer screwy driver.
It's good food.
Now you're fighting.
Seems to be all right with me. I can see my thing. That is. It's pushing it, but it's getting fucking warm now.
Yeah.
Big block.
Don't
Real
take
fast.
long. Don't take long. Well,
That's good for it though, right out of the gate. Just let her get a little heat and soak.
I think you're doing all right.
See, it's getting warm right now.
I feel like I don't have all that. I'm under.
It's working it up. Them gauges don't work right till you get the air out.
Get the air out, yeah. talk to you. Things good. I think that maybe some of the starter there.
I'll put a new starter on it.
Right.
And I'll probably put a mini starter on it. Clear the headers better.
Ring drive.
No, on the aftermarket, they put the solenoid on the bottom.
Well,
You clock them and stuff.
cool. Yeah. That John's got a couple of them.
I bet Jake just got them every day. Yeah, Jake, you owe me some money. We love you. Hey, Uncle Barry. Miss Kimmy.
Yeah, I'll go home. I love you. I get to love
CTR.
you.
CTR and whatnot.
I'll be 14.
Don't need a 14.
16. You can take a call on it and drown out.
Yeah. A lot better.
Yeah, brother, I'm glad to hear it going.
Thank you. It do run. Time for a cold beer for me. That's a happy day.
I'm gonna go home to Love's wife and have some steak taters and whatever she's got me fixed up.
Our windshield isn't it?
You got anything you want to say about your wife on camera?
I love my wife. That's why I had her 24 years, been married. We lived in sin before that. And I've done repented to Jesus and all that. I sure do love her. She's a good woman.